Andrew, is there an ideal like asset manager to properties ratio that you guys have?
I don't know if there is. Currently, it really depends on so many factors. So, for example, if you've got an asset manager, what's the travel time to each asset? Is that asset undergoing a major renovation or has it been stabilized for 5 years? Because we've got properties that have been stabilized for 3, 4, 5 years that require very little time and attention. Whereas other ones that are still in the midst of the renovation, the reposition, we do weekly site visits, sometimes twice a week. And then there's weekly calls with the team, and then there's a renovation call with the team. So the amount of time and effort spent on that asset is literally 10 times what it might be on an asset an hour away that we've had for a much longer period of time. If you've got a really stabilized long-term portfolio, 10, 11, 12 properties might be pretty doable. If you've got more that are require time and attention or in a reposition, might be, 4, 5, or 6. It really depends. I know some property management companies for a regional manager, which is like the management equivalent of an asset manager, they'll give those people 10, 12, sometimes 20 properties, which I think is too much based on based on the what we see actually happen when you get to those numbers. But it's 10 to 12 stabilized, maybe 4 to 6 not stabilized.
Do you guys have multiple asset managers on the same property, or it's that asset manager has properties A through C, and then asset manager two has the next batch of properties? Or do you find it better to have multiple eyes on one property?
Yeah, so for right now, the entire asset management team is focused on, it just covers the whole portfolio, like whatever is needed when it's needed, or like whatever property, for whatever reason, we feel like deserves the most time and attention. As we hopefully grow significantly over the next few years, we will probably break it up geographically. For example, our one of our, our asset managers lives south of Atlanta. I could see her taking Florida and Georgia, and maybe somebody else takes the Carolinas and Southeast Virginia, or something along those lines. As we grow and expand, I could see a geographical division making sense.